Right now, right now. 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 Oh, I got a real good feeling.
We try to bring you high-quality educational and informational content every single day. Why do you think the price is having such an anemic time? The news story of the hour. Jump onto the chart. Is this the beginning of a massive financial unraveling? We've got to add a little addendum to the show map today. So we start here on the daily. Now, we've been looking at the RSI on Bitcoin's daily chart for the last several days. It always has been, but it's been increasing over the last 50 years since the government has been Hey guys, what's going on? Jebb here, and welcome back to Coffee and Crypto, guys. Today we're running a little bit late because, as you can tell, I have quite the cold is doing a number on my throat, and surprisingly, I'm actually able to speak quite a bit better right now than I thought I would be able to, but man, I woke up, I literally could not speak this morning. I could whisper, I could talk like this, but I could not speak at all. It took me a while to actually be able to talk, and now we're going to be doing a show, so we're going to be live for 45 minutes today, guys. We're going to go through 11 as usual. Thank you very much, guys. We already got 270 people watching, already 77 likes. Guys, we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to dive into some Bitcoin. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin, how it's been trading sideways for a while. And we're going to be spending quite a lot of time in chat today, quite honest. We're going to make this a pretty chill, relaxed stream to move into the weekend. I'm sick. I'm not going to lie. I did not put a giant big show together like I normally do. We're going to be looking at CoinMarketCap. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin. And this is going to be a great stream for you to get some of your burning questions answered about the cryptocurrency markets. Really want to dive into some community engagement in today's stream. Already 101 likes. Thank you guys so very much. You will have to forgive me if I have to pause and sneeze. I've been sick since Sunday. Every day at the end of the day, I start feeling like, oh, wow, I'm starting to get better. And then, no, not at all. I'm not getting better at all. And I end up just waking up even worse the next day. So I'm hoping that I'm going to hit that inflection point pretty soon so that my health can go into a bull market and the Federal Reserve will stop raising interest rates, hit the inflection point, they'll go down, we're going to a bull market. I'm waiting for my cold to hit an inflection point, start going down, and then I can go into a bull market of health and start actually feeling better. That would be quite appreciated. So thank you for the prayers that you guys are sending out. Guys, we got a great show lined up. So if you do enjoy today's show, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that post notification bell so that you won't miss a single stream. Looking forward to all of the content coming up. And by the way, do just want to remind you guys, I am going to be interviewing Kevin O'Leary on 11/1, and I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be putting that interview out, but I'm thinking about putting that interview out on Veterans Day, which would be 11/11. So stay tuned. Over the next month, you are going to see an interview with none other than Mr. Wonderful. Really looking forward to that. Before we jump into it, guys, do just want to bring you a word from one of our sponsors. They are none other than Hedge. If you guys are not familiar with Hedge, you should go to gethedge.io because they are going to help you to convert your direct deposited payroll, or any kind of direct deposit for that matter, into cryptocurrency investments. As you guys know, one of the best ways to invest in cryptocurrency is through the dollar cost averaging method. That is buying Bitcoin and cryptocurrency on a regular recurring basis. No matter what the price is, you buy it every Friday, or you buy it every other Friday, or you buy it every 3 Wednesdays. Whatever your schedule is, you buy it every 5 Thursdays. Like, that's a weird one, but that would be a form of dollar cost averaging. It can be a little bit tedious, though, if you're having to do it through exchanges, and it can also be expensive in the case of fees because you have to pay fees on sending US dollars or whatever your currency is to exchange. Then you have to convert it. Then you have to send that out to a wallet. You can end up paying 3 different fees. Hedge will do it all in one and is typically way lower than all of the exchanges. So make sure you get hedge.io, with a link in the description box down below, and get started investing passively without having to do anything, and automatically in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency with automatic deductions from your payroll so that you can build up those Bitcoin portfolios. Man, I just love Hedge so much. Such a great product. It's almost like, the concept of tithing in the church. You live on 90%, you give 10% to the church. That's something that was law back in ancient Israel. It's not the commandment nowadays, but it's a good idea. And that's kind of like what you're doing with this. Instead, you're not giving 10% to the church, you're giving 10% to your cryptocurrency portfolio, and you can kind of tithe it automatically using Hedge. So make sure to check them out down below. Going to go ahead and read some green names here. Appreciate you guys bearing with me as I am sick. Really also appreciate all of you guys being so kind and understanding when I am dealing with something like a cold. I mean, I sound kind of raspy right now. I'm not gonna lie. I sound a little bit weird. Everybody wants me to rap. I don't know if me pulling out the summa-lumma-dumma-lumma would actually work right now, but maybe I could try later. Let's go ahead and read some green names. Brad Geidel, first green name in chat. Eli said yes, sir. So he was first in chat. Sean Burns Jr. was second. Justin Eubanks, green name, my friend. He said good morning. Good morning to you. Crypto Ben Franklin, good morning. Happy Friday. Justin Eubanks said the 6th. Justin Eubanks also said, top of the morning at Coffee and Crypto. Happy Friday. Tell me where that intro is from. Josh G said, Jebb, your hair in the thumbnail. I know, it's crazy. I need a new haircut. My wife gave me a haircut a couple of months ago, and I am overdue for another one. I'm really looking forward to that. Flair Staking said good morning. Grand Roofing Incorporated said good morning. Said that he wasn't sure if there was going to be a show or not, so he just jumped up on another roof. So shout out to Grand Roofing Incorporated. Be careful up there, my friend. Roofing is a quite a fun but also exhausting task. I've done it a few times myself, and it was enjoyable, but I probably enjoyed it because I wasn't doing it for a living. I don't know. Hopefully you enjoy it. Otherwise, you might find a different job. I'll do my best to listen until I get back to the truck. Thank you, Grand. Appreciate that, man. Mitch Shaw in chat. Matt C in chat. Veronica Gainey in chat. Like I said, guys, this is kind of going to be, I want you guys to direct this show. What altcoin do you want to see? Is there a certain news story that you want me to see, that you want to see me cover? Do you have a certain question? That's what I want to do. Mike Lowry in chat. We got Brad Geidel again, Mitch Shaw, Mike Lowry, Justin Eubanks, all of them in chat. Drop your dumbest gamer tags in the chat, Flair Staking said. Yeah, I'm going to have to give you guys some advice to do that. That's what that is gamer tag advice. So go ahead and tell us in the chat. Mine was Hidden Dragon. That was my name in high school on different shooters. So we got also a Mellow Fellow. Shout out to you, my friend. Ilyun said, hit the like if Jebb is worth waiting through some black screen time. Yeah, do apologize for that. As you guys know, myself and my wife and a couple team members are running a lot of things on pretty much our own right now. So one of the things that needs to get updated is there needs to be some kind of loading or waiting screen before the stream starts. That is on a very long list of to-do, so don't worry, that will change eventually. But for now, we got the mythical black screen. Cash of Cats in chat. Shout out to you. SMC in chat. Shout out to you. Let's see. Anyone else that I'm missing? Mitch Shaw in chat. We got Thomas Post. Good morning, fam. Good morning, my friend. My fam. I guess that would be kind of mean. Good morning, fam. And then I say good morning, friend. Good morning, fam. Go CJC. Dr. Fuzzy Eyeball. Gamer name, I'm Jebb. Send me Bitcoin. Yeah, I will never ask you guys to send me Bitcoin. And to get you more back. Grand Roofing said, lol, thanks, Jebb. I'm back on the ground. Don't necessarily enjoy it, but have 20 years in it now, and now on the company. It's been a mean of financial sovereignty. There you go, my friend. Good deal. Good deal. All right, well, guys, I'm going to look through here really quickly just to see if there's any questions. Kmar said, what illness do you have on a regular basis? Yeah, you guys probably know I've gotten sick like 15 times this year. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but frankly, if it is, it's probably not much of one. I think a lot of it is my son bringing stuff home from preschool and giving it to me. Right now, that's what I have right now, is I have the exact same thing he has, and he got it from somebody there, so... Shout out to preschool for, making me sick. Thank you very much. It's a little bit like, shout out to the sidewalks for keeping me off the street. Shout out to the preschool for keeping me under the weather is what I'm dealing with right now. And being under the weather means that I must be freezing because it was 34 degrees this morning. So if I'm under the weather, unless I'm 33, I am currently freezing. So there you go. That's not helping either. Ilyun, I noticed a fake account, a guy pretending to be you on Facebook. Yeah, there's a lot of those. Let me see. My microphone doesn't want to cooperate. Let's go ahead and turn that. There we go. Thank you very much. I love this microphone so much. Get to crypto news. I think that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and jump on over to CoinMarketCap. As you guys can see, Bitcoin trading at $19,000. Ethereum trading at $12.84. We got Tether and USDC sitting up here at the mythical level of $1. If you guys don't remember, I actually did an April Fool's price prediction on US dollar Tether back in 2018, and everybody thought I was serious and they thought I was crazy. Go back, look that up. Look up Tether price prediction, Crypto Jebb, and you will find that. It's like 4 years ago. It was so funny because back in the day, I had to actually shoot the videos in one take because I could not edit the video because when I edited it, it made the video file larger, which I just didn't understand editing very well back then. And I didn't have the internet speed to upload it because I had 1998 internet speeds when I started this YouTube channel and a computer that would get 8 frames per second for the videos. Like that was back in the day. We were roughing it. Like, the only equipment I had was a Blue Yeti, and man, those were the days. But anyway, I made a price prediction on Tether, and everybody thought I was serious, and I just had to hold it together for like 8 minutes, and then I just burst out laughing right after I finished recording. Go check that video out. It was so funny. Anyway, off topic. XRP, you can see sitting here at 44.7 cents. BNB sitting at 268. We got old-fashioned Dono over here at $0.33. We got Solana at $27. Dogecoin down at 5 cents. Frankly, guys, we're not seeing a lot of movement in crypto. However, what movement we are seeing in the last little bit tends to be to the downside. You can see ever since Tuesday, we have seen Bitcoin just drop and drop and drop. We're down about 3.5% over the last 3 days. Right now, we do have something that has come in just over the last couple of hours where Bitcoin dropped very quickly and sharply down to 18,650, but it bounced and rallied all the way back up to about 19,000. So what this tells us is that the bears tried to go through one of these big dumps, and they weren't able to find the momentum. In fact, there's been several times that we've just scam wicked all the way down here, and then we bounce back up with an engulfing movement. You can see we had the movement trading sideways here around 19K. We bounced all the way back up to 19.8 in that case. Over here, we dropped all the way down to 18.6, and then we bounced up and we engulfed the movement, at least to some degree. And that basically tells us that the bears are trying to push through this $18,000 to $19,000 region. You can see right here, you can see right here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. All of these different areas, the bears are really trying to test that support, but it's very, very strong. And this is why I'm not just coming flat out and saying, well, there's another reason too, we just don't want to speak in certainties, but this is one of the big reasons why I'm not coming out and just saying flat out, Bitcoin's going to drop below $18,000 to $19,000, because frankly, the bears have been trying for a while, and we've seen, let's just count it here for a second. We've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 now attempts on breaking below the $18,000 to $19,000 zone, and it as of yet has not occurred. So that does give us some confidence in 18,000, but for any of my old CT2A alumni, you will remember that whenever you test a level of support or resistance 3 or more times, every test weakens that level of support or resistance, because the question starts coming to mind, why in the world are we continuing to test this level and not rejecting and going really far in the other direction, so we're not testing it anymore if it's really going to hold? So that's where we are right now. As I said, Bitcoin has been trading sideways for many months, but it's not just that it's trading sideways, it's that it has set lower highs and lower lows. We saw lower highs up here, lower highs right here, here, and here, and here. And every time we think, oh man, Bitcoin's gonna follow through on a Lux Algo buy signal down here on 4-hourly chart. And it's going to rally, and it's going to do this wonderful thing. And, you know, Lux Algo will come in early enough that it's a profitable trade. I mean, you can see right here, this buy signal, this sell signal, just freaking spot on. These sell signals and buy signals on Lux Algo are incredible. If you haven't gotten Lux Algo yet, you're missing out. You need to get it. Links in the description box down below. But especially when we're trading this sideways, really, it's a no-trade zone. You got to wait. And so if you haven't heard this kind of theory that I have about what's going on right now, essentially what I believe is happening on Bitcoin, after this I'm going to jump into the chat and ask you guys some questions here. Essentially what I think is going on is that the bears saw a Lux Algo buy signal. I'll just go ahead and show you on the daily chart, for example, and, you know, other technical indicators, but this is just one thing they might be looking at. They saw a sell signal back up here when Bitcoin was trading at $45,000. We've already played out so much of that sell signal that a lot of the bears, frankly, are like, why in the world would I get into a short when 80 to 90% of the movement, as far as not time-wise, but price-wise, might already have been played out? That would be an unwise time to get into a short position. However, all of the people here that want to long, they also are dealing with the uncertainty of, well, a lot of those price targets are actually pointing down to the $9,000 to $14,000 region. So I don't really want to get into a long position and then just, you know, get 40 or 50% of my butt wiped out here and then not have the ability to stay in the trade, because even if you're on 2x leverage, you're going to get liquidated. 2 or maybe 3x leverage, you're going to get liquidated. And a lot of people want to go into these longer term trades on leverage, regardless of whether or not they want to. They don't want to buy the asset for a long and watch it go down 35%. So, excuse me. You get into this no trade territory where nobody wants to short, because so much of the shorting movement, the bearish movement, has already happened, and nobody wants to long either, because, well, there's a very solid likelihood that there could be one final leg to the downside. The idea of one final leg to the downside is not a big enough reason for the people that are wanting to short, and the idea that that might not happen, I'm sorry, and that we bottomed out is not strong enough for the buyers, the bulls, to want to buy and push the market to the upside. So we're really in a catch-22 here. I'm going to go ahead and read some chat, though. Appreciate you guys hitting the like button. My voice is really struggling here. I apologize. Coffee always helps, though. Not really, actually. Coffee's kind of acidic. What I actually need is like some lemon juice or something. Some lemon honey tea. My wife drinks that whenever she's sick. Crypto Mini Bike in chat. Shout out to you, my friend. Got Greg in chat. Good to see you, Greg. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, man? Cash of Cats in chat. Get well soon, Mike T said. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to be taking it pretty easy today. Just want to get well. I keep thinking I'm going to start getting better. And then I get worse. And I need to be strong for you guys and for my wife and for my son. So going to take it pretty easy today. G Rich donated $5. Said, good morning. If Bitcoin is expected to drop further in November or December, when can altcoins like Cardano be expected to drop farther? If you see Bitcoin start dropping 10, 20, 30%, it's going to be same day. It's going to be same minute. I mean, we've seen this happen on CoinMarketCap so many times. Right now, there's no major movements going on in crypto, so all these 7-day price action charts look different, but I've watched it 100 times in crypto. You see one drop on one currency and just all the way down CoinMarketCap. Every single cryptocurrency chart here on the 7-day, from that very moment when the movement came in, they all look identical. They all follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's moving 5-10% in a day, you can bet your bottom dollar that your bottom Satoshi that 90% of the altcoins are going to follow. You can bet your bottom BSV after 80% of its mining got taken over by that one guy. Have you guys heard that story? Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. I don't know why anybody would buy that in the first place, but nevertheless, some miner came in and accumulate. Let me just pull up that article. This is a little bit of old news, but if you haven't seen this, this is something important to know. Miner. Let's see if I can find this. Yeah, Craig Wright's BSV chain has been captured by a single miner. Let me just show you this. A single miner who has taken over 80% of Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision mining hash rate has, as a result, taken complete control of the BSV chain. The miner has accumulated more than 9,000 BSV coin, valued at around $450,000, which just goes to show you that BSV ain't worth all that much, because 4,900 or whatever Bitcoin would be worth a whole lot more than that. If you look at Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, I don't know if it's going to show it to me here, but yeah, this is sad. Craig Wright, buddy, you could, if you really were Satoshi, you could prove it so easily, and you're not. So I don't know why we keep talking about him and giving him what he wants. He just wants attention is what he wants, because he knows that makes him money, even if he gets sued for it. Anyway, Steven Soller donated $5, said, been away for a week or so getting married. Can I get a quick explanation as to how Jebb is back? I love it. So essentially, there's going to be more details coming in the future, in the next little bit. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. I talked about it on last Thursday stream. Essentially, I was put in a position where I had to give over 51% of the company, or the entire team walked. Now, the entire team hasn't walked, but many of them have. And I chose not to give over 51% ownership of the company, because I was told that I would never have any control or ability to go on the channel again. That wasn't said, but that was very heavily implied, that I wasn't going to be on the channel, that I wouldn't have any access to that. And I believe that there's a vision and a mission that this channel has, and I believe that I'm the one that's supposed to be doing it. And so that was unacceptable to me, and so I stayed, and so I came back. And so I've been back for a week and a day now, and we're going to continue. We are going to continue on with the vision, guys. Press O'Neill said, Coffee and Crypto, what are your thoughts on FTX and the news Bitcoin is BitBoy is bringing to light regarding Sam Bankman-Fried? I need to look into that heavily before I wade into that, because first of all, I don't like drama in the first place, but I also don't know the details of that just yet. So I'll have to dodge that question. Let's see. Let us see here. Jebb, you need to go to the beach and get some vitamin D, my friend. Come to the bright side of the globe. Yeah, for real. No, it feels so good down here right now, guys. It's like 45 degrees when we get up. I love it. I'm a Floridian. I know that probably makes me a traitor, but I really enjoy it. And I'm not gonna lie, it's wonderful. I miss the cold weather. We have a guest staying with us who's from Michigan. There's 12 inches of snow up there right now. They just got like a week ago, and it's like, yeah, man, it was 80 degrees before you got here. You came down here and joined us, and you brought the cold weather with you. And thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Feels like Christmas came early. When do you guys start celebrating Christmas? That's a question I have for you. I'm gonna reserve when we start celebrating Christmas for a moment, just because I want to hear you guys what you guys do first. Really, really curious about that. Freedom Advocate says, see to it that no one fails to obtain the grace of God, and that no root of bitterness springs up and causes trouble, and by it many become defiled. Hebrews 12:18. That's absolutely right. The word also says, put away all wrath, malice, and anger. Definitely need to put these things away. Good deal. December 25th, 24th, and 25th, Crypto Ricky. Okay, that's a pretty common one. That's a pretty common one. Let's see. Jebb on ATB may end up going back on there at some point. Like I said, guys, taking it pretty easy today. We're going to jump into some more analysis here in a minute. December 1st, like sensible people, F1 Passion said, yep, you guys are going to... Man, I'm going to start a riot here in chat when I tell you guys when we plan to start celebrating Christmas. And Christmas means a lot to it. It means a lot to us. It's a very special time. Can we run a poll? That's a good idea. Yeah, let's run a poll. When do you start celebrating Christmas? I know you guys are probably like, this is such an off stream. What are we doing here? We're chilling, guys. Sometimes you need to chill every once in a while. December 24th, December 1st. You guys are going to get mad at me just because of the way I'm writing this poll. Oh, man. All right. When do you start celebrating Christmas? Let's see it. Sarah's laughing over there. She's watching the stream. You're going to say after Halloween, aren't you, Jebb? I am going to see what the polls say first and see what you guys think first. I love the sand dune area on Lake Michigan on the Michigan side. Shane Hansen said, yeah, I got the pleasure of getting to climb those sand dunes. I would just book it all the way up there. I took my son and I was sitting there holding him and I was running up the sand dunes. He loved it. I mean, it was like, those sand dunes were like 50, 60, 70 feet tall. Jebb on ATB, that's how I found you originally a year ago. Yeah, I would love to go on ATB at some point in the future. I start shopping now, fair. I celebrate Jesus every single day. We start celebrating December after Thanksgiving. Got to celebrate Jesus every day. We love him. Came and died for us, and he loves us, and he saves us, and we just have to accept it. Got to admire Jebb taking over the... thank you. Appreciate the sentiment in that. My kids were singing Christmas songs this morning because it's cold. I told them to stop. Man, don't be a Grinch. Come on. Alrighty. Do you guys want to know? Drop a 1 in chat if you want to know when I start celebrating Christmas. I know a lot of you guys, like I said, you guys are probably like, Jebb, what are you doing? You should be doing analysis. I know. I'm trying to rest. Appreciate your support in that. Thank you for hitting that like button also. Drop a 1 in chat if you want to know when I celebrate Christmas, and then we'll jump into some more TA. So if you're sitting there wondering, Jebb, what are you doing? Do some technical analysis. Dropping a 1 in chat is a good way of getting me to move on. So there you go. Santa run the crypto markets this year. Probably. The wife and I are already singing Christmas songs. Yeah, same here. My wife and I are also. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Jebb sounds very stuffed up. I do. It's rough. I haven't seen a 1 yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, even though apparently nobody cares. So I see how it is. Nobody cares. But we start celebrating Christmas November 1st. Go ahead and get on me about that in the comments because I don't care. I love Christmas. Anyway, let's keep moving on here, guys. We got some Ethereum TA we want to look at. ETH is trading sideways and has been for quite some time, sitting under the level of resistance right here around $1,341. This level of resistance has been plaguing Ethereum for a very long time for a very large number of reasons. 1340 is actually a very critical level in the history of... I feel like I just dropped a bomb in chat. I cannot wait to open chat and just see what all of you have to say about that. 1340 was pretty much the all-time high territory that Ethereum hit back here in early 2018, and it has essentially been a major level of support and resistance ever since then. We saw Ethereum trading around this level quite a lot back in this territory. We also saw trading right around 1700, which is just a little bit above it right up here. And there's just generally a big zone of resistance and support sitting right here in this territory above Ethereum. And Ethereum just so happens to find itself beneath all of that support and resistance as of late. Now, the tricky thing for anybody who wants to trade Ethereum is that they're in the same boat as Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin is essentially waiting for a big drop to the downside or a movement to the upside, just as usual, but it's in this no trade zone where it's already gone through probably 70 to 80% of a downtrend. I mean, it's sitting right here above the take profit, but it's not actually in the take profit yet. I mean, if Ethereum was down here at $1,000, you'd see people buying it and it would go up. In theory, anyway. I mean, it could stay down there and trade sideways down there, but in theory, you would see it move to the upside, like what we saw back over here. But ultimately, that's not what's happening. Ethereum is in this no trade zone as well. And Ethereum is really struggling to move in any real capacity. It had an inverse head and shoulders pattern here, didn't do anything. We rejected from the resistance. We had this downtrending trading channel, but quite frankly, I could see Ethereum just as easily going into a nice mellow, kind of like a mellow fellow trading channel right here, just not really doing a whole lot. And it meaning nothing because ultimately it's just bouncing around sideways here. Ethereum, just like Bitcoin, is going to need to have a big movement come, and it's probably going to be Bitcoin. So when we're looking at these long-term technicals, this is the big thing I want you to take away from this week of streams, is that, number one, we have a Fed meeting coming up November 1st and 2nd. That's pretty important, the first day that we celebrate Christmas in the McAfee household. But also, we have CPI data coming up. I believe it's in November the next time it'll come up. It normally comes out every month. I'll have to get the date on that. But those numbers are going to give us a lot of insight. If we see another 75 basis points and inflation comes back at still 8.2, which is very possible because I don't know if you noticed, gas prices have gone up again. And a lot of other things are continuing to go up more. I mean, for example, we have a grocery budget. And every single month, it seems like it's just harder and harder and harder to actually get everything you need with that budget. So we had to raise the budget. And I think that's what a lot of Americans are doing. But there are a whole lot of Americans that don't have the luxury of just saying, we'll just add a little bit of money to the budget. That we are very blessed in that. Most Americans, most of you guys watching this, are probably not in that position. And that tightening on the economy is making it harder for Bitcoin to find retail investors when people are like, why would I invest in Bitcoin when I ought to be investing in milk? Have you seen how much that's been going up? Like, gosh, forget Bitcoin. It go up 100% every year, right? You got beef. Yeah. There are people alive today that were alive when milk cost like 50 cents a gallon and when gas costs like 30 cents a gallon. That's inflation for you because we've gotten much better at, generating, for lack of a better word, milk and dairy products. We've gotten a lot better at generating gasoline. The processes are much more efficient. The reason they're so much more expensive is not because they've gotten rarer. It's because the value of the dollar has shrunk so substantially. And so right now you're running into this issue where wages aren't really moving to the upside to keep up with inflation. I mean, we can look at that data. It's year-over-year wage growth is like 4%. Inflation's like 8.5%. So people are getting left behind, as they have been for the last 30 years. You see college prices going up 20x. There's this meme that went around several years ago that you guys probably remember, some of you. It said a college professor rebuked a student because the student said, I am currently working in something that goes up 20x over the course of 20 years, and I'm just so excited to be investing in this thing. And the college professor, I'm butchering this, by the way, so you'd have to look this up, but the college professor basically says, why would you invest in cryptocurrency? Going up 20x in 20 years is unsustainable, 20x in 30 years, whatever, 10x in 30 years, whatever the number is. I'm not giving you the exact number. But investing in something that goes up that fast is unsustainable, and that market must not be tenable. And the student says, what's Bitcoin? I was talking about college. I'm here for a PhD. And the professor's like, egg on his face. You should got to wipe all that off now. So that's where we are in the world, is that people cannot afford to be buying Bitcoin the same way they were 2 years ago when we had money everywhere and 0% interest rates and people were buying houses at 2.5% first-time home buyers, which, I mean, we were first-time home buyers 6 months ago. We bought for 5.125%. 7% is now standard, just 6 months on. People don't have the money to be investing in Bitcoin and crypto and Ethereum the way they used to, and it's really sad, but we just got to be honest about the cold hard truth, and that's where we find ourselves. So yeah, let me go ahead and look in chat. No, I'm going to get a lot of hate in chat for Queen said, proud of you, Pastor Jebb. I appreciate that. Justin Eubank said, I kept my tree up all year. I kept a tree up until July one time. That is a true story. Actually, it was June. No, actually, it was May. I'm sorry. I keep changing it. It was May. Might have been June. Regardless. Kept it up for a while. I start Christmas when Walmart starts selling it. That's right. Let's go ahead and let Walmart dictate our traditions. I love that corporate America mentality. Do you think Santa uses cryptocurrency? Hey, all I'm saying, give it an hour, he could send a present to every single person on planet Earth, and nobody would even be able to tell it was Santa doing it. So that actually makes a lot of sense. It probably would be him. Good deal, guys. Give me 1 second here. I need to pull something up. Yes. Need to pull something up, and then I'm going to continue reading chat here for a little bit. Going to continue reading the chat here for a little bit. Really enjoy talking to you guys in chat. I miss this, just kind of sitting around talking in chat. We got a lot of plus ones. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, December 25th. That's just lame. You guys don't like that. What's the Christmas spirit? I love Christmas. You know, we got a holiday around being scared, which is strange to me, Halloween. And then we got a holiday around being thankful, which is lovely. I love that. And then we have a holiday around just straight up joy. It's called Christmas, man. I love Christmas. By the way, this is probably a good time to announce the channel and the entire company are going to be ceasing operations between, let me check the dates here just to make sure I'm right on this, just so that you guys know. Between the 19th of December and the 28th of December, I am giving the employees here at the company, there's a couple people that are still working here and, helping out and being just absolutely incredible. Very thankful for everybody, especially those guys. But we're going to be giving December 19th through December 28th off. That means there will not be a stream. If I'm able, I might pre-record some content for that time, but we are going to prioritize spending time with our families and making sure that we're taking care of our relationships that way. And I think you guys should do the same. So there won't be a stream during that time, but we will be back after that, better than ever, bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and content. So just wanted to give you a 2-month heads up that there will be that hiatus in the channel. Nothing happened to the channel when the channel isn't uploading for that time, so you guys can share that with anybody who is asking. Eric Wallen said, what mechanism causes the altcoins to follow Bitcoin so exactly? I no longer think it's synchronized selling. Well, it's the traders, essentially. It's fear. Oftentimes, when you see the altcoins following Bitcoin, you watch them follow it within a minute or two. You'll see Bitcoin drop, a minute later, Ethereum starts dropping. And essentially what you're looking at there is that people are scared in Bitcoin, but those people that are in Bitcoin are also in Ethereum. So if they're selling their Bitcoin, they also go and sell their Ethereum. And then that starts to drop on both of them, and then both of those individual markets have a cascading effect because there's a drop going on. And then you have people that are looking at Ethereum, and they might not have Bitcoin at the time in their trading portfolio, but they say, okay, Ethereum's dropping. I'm going to go short Bitcoin. And you start to see that continue to jump around. Looks like we got another super chat. You guys are being so kind. Backyard Birds Podcast. Haven't seen your name in a while. Good to see you, man. I stopped watching when you left. Is the Beard and Smay leaving? There will be more information on all of that coming out in the coming days and weeks. So I'm just going to kind of leave it at that for right now. I've kind of given you guys what I'm going to give you for right now, but there will be more information at some point in the future. For right now, really do appreciate all of you guys tuning in and joining us. It is a great blessing. Forgot to unmute myself. Let's go ahead and jump back onto the chart here. I want to show you guys Cardano for just a little bit of time, and then we're going to jump into some more just reading chat. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. As you guys know, Bitcoin and Ethereum are trading sideways, but Cardano likes to move when nobody else is moving. And Cardano, as I've talked about, seems to have been the market that is giving us a leading indicator on what Bitcoin and Ethereum might do. It was in this falling triangle, this descending triangle pattern right here. It's broken bearish out of it. Very simple point on Cardano, guys. Just very simply, I want you to know that ADA dropping could be a canary in the coal mine for Bitcoin because we see the exact same pattern forming on Bitcoin. We see ADA was in the same pattern, already dropped. It may have moved early. It's very common for cryptocurrency markets to either move in perfect tandem or they can also move in an offset fashion. You can see right here, Bitcoin hit all-time high December 17th, 2017. At $20,000 and change. Ethereum, on the other hand, was lagging behind it, and Ethereum managed to maintain the momentum because on December 17th, Ethereum was only trading here at, it was trading at $700, It ended up rallying to $1,400, and it took all the way until January 13th of 2018. So it may be that ADA is moving first and that it's giving us an early warning sign of what's about to happen to Bitcoin. So just keep that in mind. It is very possible that there could be another major movement coming relatively soon. By the way, guys, something that I think you should make a major movement into is none other than one of our sponsors, MEXC. See what I did there? As you guys can see over on my screen, MEXC Global is an absolutely incredible exchange with all kinds of functionality for you guys so that you can get into cryptocurrency and start making money now. One of the things I really like about MEXC is this learn feature over here. You can come over here and you can actually learn different things about how to get started on their exchange. They have these videos over here. Kickstart spot trading. You've got how to check balance and transfer funds on wallet overview, how to deposit crypto by crypto, how to withdraw crypto. These are very basic things, but these are useful resources to get you started in crypto. Also, as you can see, there is this right here. Get $1,000 bonus waiting to be discovered. You can go ahead and get involved in this by coming over to MEXC right now. When you deposit 300 USDT, you'll get 5 back. When you deposit 500, you'll get 10 back. When you deposit 2,000, you'll get 20 back, etc., etc., etc. It goes on down the line. And there's all kinds of different bonuses and features over here. You can also buy cryptocurrency with debit card, credit card, global bank transfer, quick buy sells. You can also do peer-to-peer trading. They also have their futures over here with their perpetual futures, USDT M, Coin M. You got your futures overview, and then this Earn tab has a lot of really cool functionality. For example, you have trade mining. Start trading to earn a slice of the prize pool. Ethereum 2.0 staking. You can come over here and start doing Ethereum 2.0 staking very, very simply with MEXC. They've got so many different functionalities here that you guys are going to want to get involved with. So make sure to check out MEXC. Link is in the description box down below. Guys, let's go ahead and continue reading chat here. Then we're going to call it a day. Let's look at the poll. We got to read the results of the poll. When do you start celebrating Christmas? 44% of people, 43% of people, okay, it's going down, that's good, say they start celebrating Christmas December 24th. Where's the fun in that? I don't understand. Where is the fun in that? I don't know. 38% of people said December 1st. Fair enough. I'll give you that. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a full month to enjoy Christmas. That's okay. 12% of people said the right answer, which is November 1st. That's where we start. I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, it's just a little blip in the road. You get together with your family. I love Thanksgiving. I love getting everybody in a room, eating some food. Man, my favorite Thanksgiving food's got to be stuffing. Tell me in the chat what yours is. But it's just one day. I don't sit there and I think, wow, I'm so excited for Thanksgiving for a month. There are people that think that way, and I'm very thankful for them. I am. I'm very thankful for them, and I'm very thankful for the Thanksgiving spirit. But Christmas all the way, my friend. Christmas movies, man, we just watched the Christmas Chronicles. I know it's way too early to be watching Christmas movies, but I don't care. We watched the Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2. That movie was awesome. If you're looking for a Christmas movie, make sure to check that out. It's over on Netflix. October 1st, 7% of people. You guys are bold. These are the bold people in the audience. These are probably this is probably the sect of our chat that got into Bitcoin in like 2010. That's probably who said that, because these are people that are bold. They don't care what anybody thinks about them. They're going to do what they know is right, even if people make fun of them. I'm pretty bold. That's why we say November 1st, but you're on a different level, my friend, if you voted October 1st. Oh, man. I'm thankful for Thanksgiving. Myself as well. Javier Binal said tamales. I love me some tamales. We had some tamales up in Gatlinburg a little while ago. Might be a few Hanukkah lovers in here, too, just FYI. That is probably true. Get the menorah up. When do you get your menorah up if you celebrate Hanukkah? Jebb is the only crypto YouTuber I've seen get literally no hate. Everyone loves Jebb. This is by far the most positive crypto community. I do get hate, and I am definitely a flawed human being just like other people, but I think one thing that I've been given a gift in is, and I don't always exercise this gift for sure, but I'm willing to tell you guys, I'm willing to tell people in general if I've made a mistake. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I've never made a mistake. I've made plenty of mistakes, plenty of them, and I'm willing to admit that. And so, I mean, it kind of, the hate and stuff kind of rolls off like water off a duck's back whenever you're like, hey, I don't think that's true, but okay, I'm going to leave that for the, the word says, he did not retaliate when he was insulted, nor threaten revenge when he suffered. He left his case in the hands of God, who always judges fairly. That's 1 Peter 2:23. If you guys aren't familiar with 1 Peter, it's a book in the Bible, really amazing, just greatest book ever written, literally. And it's got so much amazing wisdom on how to live your life. And what that basically says is that, hey, Jesus didn't retaliate when he was insulted. He just He didn't threaten revenge when he was suffered. He just left that in the hands of God. He didn't have to fight that battle. Like, hey man, I'm gonna let God handle that one, because why would Jesus get himself all worked up over that, even though he could? He had the right to, because people were attacking him for things that were wrong. But he wasn't going to get involved in that. He let God handle it. And that's where you get a lot of peace from, is when you start letting the Lord handle things for you. And people have brought accusations against me. And look, I've been wrong in places. But yeah, I wouldn't say I get no hate. I do get some. But we do have a very positive community. And I'm very thankful for it. Let's see. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Oh, wow. That's a rich one right there. Everybody wants to argue about whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. I am the third faction that has never seen Die Hard, so I don't have a horse in that race, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? Let's see here. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. By the way, tell me if you guys would like to see a video of me singing to my son. I took a video the other day, and I was thinking about uploading it on Instagram. I really have this passion for singing, and I'm not very good at it, especially right now when I'm all stuffed up, but I just love singing to my son, especially when he's, about to go to sleep and he's winding down. And so I took this video of me singing to him, and I was just wondering if you guys would be interested in seeing that. It'd probably go up over on the Instagram. So drop a 1 in chat if you'd be interested in that. I love Bruce Willis. I've never seen Die Hard. OMG, I'm unsubbing. I probably should see Die Hard. Die Hard, definitely a Christmas movie. Yeah, that's from what I can tell, it is. Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. It's an action movie. Is it a Christmas movie or an action movie that takes place during Christmas? That's the question. You need to stop this stream and go watch Die Hard right now. Yeah, that's probably fair. Oh, man. If Die Hard is a Christmas movie, so is Lethal Weapon. Bitcoin to 25K for Christmas would be the best gift this year. That would be wonderful. Home Alone is a standard Christmas movie. I would agree with that. It is the standard. It is the gold standard. Tell me, do you guys love Back to the Future, the Back to the Future trilogy? I'm trying to convince my wife to watch it with me, and she's just like, no, I don't like older movies. But it takes place in 2015. Come on. I mean, it's not that old. So, tell me about that. What in the world? Let's make sure. I accidentally unhid that person. We'll make sure that's hidden. Jebb, can we get your take on Ben Armstrong's views on Sam Bankman-Fried? I am good friends with Ben. I don't know SBF, and I have not seen Ben's opinion on SBF, so couldn't tell you right now. McFly! Golly, my voice just cracked real bad. You can tell I'm sick. What's with the life preserver, McFly? I had a teacher in high school named Mrs. B. We'll put it that way. And she would always wear one of those puffy jackets, and she and I were, good friends. She would always wear one of these puffy jackets, and I'd walk in, I'd go, what's with the life preserver, McFly? She always thought that was hilarious. Back to the Future is the trilogy is the best, second to Star Wars. Really? You think Star Wars is second to Back to the Future? That's interesting. Can't get Sarah to watch either one of those, which is so sad to me because I love both of them. So we're working on it. Just so you know, we're working on that. We're working through that. Oh man, second Terminator 2 is a great movie. Terminator 1's all right, but Terminator 2, that's the classic right there. Christmas Vacation is a classic. Oh man. 1 second, guys. Need to check on something, and we are going to continue on here. Really appreciate all of you guys tuning in. Very, very appreciative for that. But guys, we have another sponsor that I want to bring you today that I am super excited about, and it is none other than the trusty Uphold. If you guys are not familiar with Uphold, they have so many different products that you guys can purchase over here. You guys can actually go over here and check the price of all these products, but you can also buy cryptocurrencies right here, but it's not just cryptos. You can also buy equities right here. You can buy Tesla, Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, Adobe, Alibaba, AMD, AT&T, Boeing, and I mean, it goes on. There's a ton of different companies over here you can buy. You can also buy metals over here. You can also get your wallets over here. There's so many resources over here, and essentially, they help you to buy assets in companies, especially companies that are pretty small, so that you can actually manage all of these digital assets in one place. Uphold is a global multi-asset digital trading platform, easy and secure place to trade and manage your digital assets. I'm just going to read through this really quickly. This is pretty cool. Build your digital asset portfolio with ease. Choose from more than 200 cryptocurrencies and stablecoins, 37 national currencies, and more than 50 U.S. stocks and multiple precious metals. Transparent fees and low spreads. Buy and sell assets instantly. Earn rewards on your crypto. Put your digital assets to work through staking and receive crypto rewards up to 25%. I believe that is in APY. They are regulated over here with FinCEN in the US and FCA in UK and the Bank of Lithuania. So they are very, very well reviewed, very well regulated, so you're not going to run into a bunch of issues of, oh, is this a scam? No, this is a legitimate company, and they've got some very legitimate products here for you. You can even go over here, and they've got just all of these different resources for you. Trade crypto, open a personal crypto account, trading account on Uphold. Discover the benefits of personal crypto trading with Uphold. From fast deposits to zero-fee withdrawals, Uphold is the best place to trade crypto for yourself. This is an incredible app, and you guys definitely want to check it out. You can find links in the description box down below. Let's go ahead and continue reading chat, and then we're going to wrap out the stream here in a little bit because, golly, I'm feeling pretty rough. I'm feeling pretty rough right here. Gregory Grezik just said, Uphold is solid. I have an account through our affiliate link. Yeah, guys, make sure to check them out. Link is down below. They are absolutely wonderful. I'm trying to ask Jebb a question. Let's see. Why does my comment keep getting hidden? I don't see your comment getting hidden, my friend. It could be YouTube glitching out. I'm trying to look for something. Tyler Main said, just a quick dip into the chat to say, word up, guys. Big love to you all. Big love to you all as well. Big love to you all. Queen Sarah Finsov. Do I like Star Trek? Star Trek's okay. It's aight. As the hip cool kids, of which I am not one, would say nowadays. It's aight. Definitely a warsy. I'm not a Trekkie. I'm a warsy, I guess. I don't know. I love Star Wars. Love Star Wars. I love me a good lightsaber battle. Love it. There's some great fan-made lightsaber battles on YouTube. You should definitely check those out. By the way, if you guys haven't already, smash that like button. Appreciate you guys sticking with me through this more casual stream that we've been doing here. Let's see here. Question, $1,000. How are you investing in the potential capitulation? Well, I'd probably put half of it into Bitcoin. I'd probably put 30% of it into Ethereum, 10% into Cardano, and then 10% across a broader mix of lower cap altcoins that I think are going to rally over 10x in the next bull market. That's probably what I would do with $1,000. And I would probably also use several of the links in the description box down below to do it, like Uphold, like MEXC, and like some of the others down there. So make sure to check out all those products down there. We love them, and they are very helpful to us and very helpful to you, and it's just a great, wonderful thing. Danny Carney said, Jebb, good to see you, brother. So yeah, appreciate that. It was hard to make my wife watch Top Gun, the first one. Good thing they come up with the latest one, Top Gun Maverick, so I was able to persuade my wife to watch the last one. Ah, I see what you're saying, because it's an older movie. Dude, Star Wars for life. Love Star Wars. Love it so much. There will be no Christmas this year, none of the above. What do you mean there will be no Christmas this year? Excuse me? Why wouldn't there be any Christmas? Let's see here. It's a Wonderful Life is the best Christmas movie. I cry every time. Seriously, don't know what's wrong with me. Haven't seen it either. I know. I got to catch up. I love Back to the Future movie series. They just did such a great job. They didn't try to drag it out into 17 movies like they're trying to do it back with, like they did with, different company. But like with, Pirates of the Caribbean. Love the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean. After that, it's like, what are you doing? I would love more Pirates of the Caribbean content, but this is just, golly. I'm trying to ask you a question. Yeah, Rainfall Anwar, I'm still waiting. If I see it, I will read it. We're going to go for a couple more minutes here, and then we're going to continue. The old Star Wars, like most, becoming to modern/lost. Not sure what that means. Jebb, got a name picked out for the baby girl on the way. Not yet, other than Princess. No, but that's not going to be her name. We have a Scrooge in chat. Yeah, we do. Indiana Jones love. I love Indiana Jones. I love Indiana Jones. And even Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, didn't like it at first. I came around to it. It's actually, I came around to it's actually not as bad of a movie as I thought it was at first. I thought it was a pretty bad movie at first. And, there's some stuff in there like, yeah, he's in a fridge and survived a nuke. Yeah, right. Okay. It's a movie. Come on. I got some indie. I got a cool waterfall. I love waterfalls. So, came around to that. But definitely the original Indiana Joneses. Incredible movies. I'm here to look at the tapestries. The tapestries. Tell me if you remember which one that was from. I'm here to look at the tapestries. Coffee and crypto. Highly speculative cryptos like She making final 2/3 loss against Bitcoin. Sarah means little princess, so Jebb already has one. Is that really what Sarah means? Wow, I feel bad. Well, that's good to know. Queen Sarah, my name is Demetra, which means Mother Earth. Cool. Rainfall answer, Jebb, my question is, can Fed... Okay, I'm listening. I'm going to try and answer your question, then we're going to wrap it out. They've been doing okay with Andor. I haven't had a chance to watch Andor yet. I really want to, though. Holy Grail, yeah. Yep. The penitent man shall pass. The penitent man shall pass. Get Sarah to watch a super old movie like Charlie Chaplin's The Kid. Very emotional, moving film. Beautiful. Can Fed, Rainfall Anwar said, can Fed. Can Fed get... Trump is the real Santa? I don't know about that. Can Fed get CPI again? Buddy, I don't have any idea what you're supposed to be asking. Can Fed get CPI again? Can they bring the CPI down again? 2%. Can they get CPI down to 2% again? That's what I think. That's what I think you were saying. Can Fed get CPI again? I think you're saying, can they get CPI down to 2% again? I think so. I think it's going to take a couple years, but I think it will gradually start coming down relatively soon. Not because things are getting cheaper, but because things are just kind of leveling out. Insofar as everything got more expensive and it just kind of stopped getting more expensive. I mean, gas was at $5 a gallon, now it's at $3.50, for example. I think they can get it under control. I still fail to fully understand how raising interest rates is supposed to bring down inflation. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Stop printing the currency. It sounds like a better option to me, and maintain national economic interests and make sure we're, producing things. That sounds like a great idea to me, but nevertheless, yeah, I think it will. I think it will start to come down. Yeah, this is a good question. We'll wrap out on this question. Good to have you back. Thank you very much, Kelvin. Aldenivoid said, Jebb, so happy to see you back on here. A long time ago and around the blockchain, you had a very simple definition of how to explain Bitcoin and NFT, something about digital scarcity, do you recall? Yeah, absolutely. So Bitcoin is digital scarcity in one unit, which is one Bitcoin. Bitcoin is fungible, which means one Bitcoin is like one Bitcoin. If, got my wallet, got 20s in there, a $20 bill, exchange for a $20 bill, you just broke even. Same thing. NFTs are not that way. They have individual scarcity, whereas Bitcoin is scarce in the whole. All of Bitcoin together cumulatively is scarce, but one Bitcoin is transactable for Bitcoin. NFTs have that same concept of digital scarcity, except they are non-fungible, whereas Bitcoin is fungible. Fungible meaning you can exchange one for another and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make any difference. Non-fungible tokens are just like crypto tokens, except they're non-fungible in that they have a unique identity to each one of them. So they are digitally scarce, but they're not just digitally scarce in the whole cryptocurrency is digitally scarce. They're also digitally scarce in that each individual unit is scarce. So it's almost like saying, how should I put this? It's almost like saying you have 10 $20 bills. They're all fungible. You can mix them all up. Let's say 10 people put a $20 bill in a pile, mix them all up, everybody takes out a 20. They're probably not getting back the same 20 they put in, but they still have the same amount of money, right? Right. However, if you get 10 people in a room and you put all their wedding rings on a table and mix them all up and they all pull out a wedding ring, well, they all got a wedding ring back, right? Well, they probably didn't get the same one that they wanted, which was theirs. If I put my wedding ring in a table, which I would never do this, but, this is the first thing that came to mind because it's, on my finger. And everybody did that. They pull it all out. It's non-fungible because they're not the same. Even if they all cost the same amount of money, which that doesn't matter because you don't sell wedding rings. But even if they were all worth the same amount of money, you pull them out and people actually want which one is there. And NFTs essentially allow for that to happen where you have this digital scarcity, but you also have the non-fungible aspect, which makes them rare. I mean, for example, like, I don't know, this remote control right here and this eaten thing of fruit snacks, probably worth about 50 cents each. You wouldn't exchange them and say, oh, here's a thing of fruit snacks. Here's a remote. they're worth about the same amount of money, but you want one or the other because they're different and they're non-fungible. Maybe not the best explanation, but I think you will, hopefully that will help. Anyway, guys, that is going to wrap it for today. I do have to go. I do appreciate you guys. It's YouTube doesn't like me type big responses, so dumb. Yeah, and I've been saying rainfall. I'm sorry. Rafuel Anwar. Tell me if I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm going to go here and rest my voice a little bit and continue. There's a bunch of work we got to get done on Club DeFi today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Really looking forward to the next several weeks as I continue to get a lot of these systems and operations on the company back under control. For everybody on Club DeFi, just so you know, unless something hits the fan or I just get so sick I'm in the hospital or something, the next office hours for Club DeFi will be hosted by me and into the indefinite future by me on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm going to try and get that scheduling set up today, but nevertheless, you can know if you're in Club DeFi that those will be the next days. That's already been posted in the Discord. So I do look forward to seeing you guys there. Make sure to sign up for Lux Algo using the coupon code Jebb, J-E-B-B, for 20% off at checkout. Make sure to check out our sponsors of today, Hedge, Mexi, and Uphold. All of them have incredible products that are going to help you to become financially sovereign in cryptocurrency. If you enjoyed today's stream, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that post notification bell. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media. Before I go, though, guys, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.